Concerning the ongoing thing in this country, whereby the president of this country, President Muhammad Buhari, donated a sum of 1.2 billion to the Niger to tackle insecurities. Whereas in our country here, we have issues over insecurities and still this ASU strike going on. So, what is your own point of view on this case?
Issue is clear. If you look at Buhari attitude toward leadership of Nigerian government, he is more committed to the welfare of the Niger Republic than Nigeria. One, it is this same Buhari that made an open policy that if you are coming from Niger to Nigeria, none of them should be searched at the entry point, but rather they should come into our country and live freely. I ask a question. If you have a visitor that come into your compound and you allow the visitor to go into your bedroom and come out before you start questioning him, how safe are you if the visitor had come with weapons to destroy you? So Buhari has established a mission which he believes with his power he can accomplish by destroying us with his mindset. He is not a leader of nationhood. Buhari is a PhD holder in nepotism, and at the same time this policy of having money to spend for other countries while universities are on strike, while insecurity prevail here in Nigeria, you should know too well that Buhari have agenda that is unknown to you and is unknown to me. But from my little understanding, I know too well that he is a masterminder of all insecurities in Nigeria. And to buttress that point, let Buhari change all the security chiefs, remove all the Fulani heads, and put other non-Fulani heads. I bet you Nigerian security will be of standard from that moment. So Buhari is anti-Nigeria, number one. Buhari is pro-Niger, number two. Buhari wants to see that he uses his religion to get what his forefather could not get. It is his mission to get it now. I ask you a question. Why is it that all the Boko Haram members that were arrested by Nigerian security personnel were not killed immediately? Rather, they were given amnesty. Amnesty on what basis? People commit a crime for no reason, and you say they should be given amnesty. These people never beg for amnesty. Why didn't you kill them? But they will order the security chiefs not to kill them and empower them to go back. I bet you, look at what I'm going to say now. This money that is given to Niger to get these vehicles, watch out. Before Buhari administration ends, those same vehicles that they use Nigerian money to buy is what they are going to use to carry ammunition to come and kill we Nigerians. Watch out. This same money is empowerment to Niger to get more ammunition to kill us Nigeria. Buhari is not ready to save Nigeria. He has the capacity to do it, but he's doing it on the negative side for his own personal benefits.
Nigeria are hungry. You have to feed your family first. Feed yourself first before you feed another person. Niger, look at the people of the youth, look at the elders, look at everybody. We are hungry. You can't tell me now that Nigeria now today cannot be able to eat. No single, some people now cannot even eat a square meal. What is the purpose of giving Niger that money? Is that they giving to help them where you have never helped your home? The problem issue is that you find out that most of the leaders, I believe that when a bad man is on the throne, people suffer. Because that's the issue. Buhari is a bad man, and the people are even regretted of people who sent him there. And they were saying, boasting that they are the people who made Buhari to be there. What Buhari told Nigeria before he entered there is that Nigeria is going to bring dollar to become 1 naira to $1. He's going to make fuel to come down. But today now dollar is almost 700. So now fuel now is increasing every day to 250. Is adding that's problem to people, adding poverty to Nigeria, and the people are not seeing it. Now he's talking about 2023 election. The issue now is that, to me, I have seen that Buhari come to destroy Nigeria, and they have separated Nigeria because there's a sentiment now. Yoruba man now has not seen Hausa man as a brother. Hausa man is not seeing Igbo man as a brother. So what the last speaker said, that what Buhari is supposed to do is to call referendum, make we know whether we can become one Nigeria or not. Because one, ever before there was ethnic like regions But today now they brought us together under the constitution that we can become one, and if we cannot be able to unite together, we can separate. But today now you can't talk the truth. Look at what is happening in Nigeria now. Army cannot secure the life. Police cannot secure the lives of people. And for you to know, the purpose of nominating those people is to secure the life and properties. But today now those people are stealing. Those people on top are stealing. Corruption. Buhari says he's coming to fight corruption in Nigeria. But today now the highest corruption is today. So you find out that the highest corruption we have now is during this Buhari regime. You understand me? He's stealing money, and people who are there are stealing money. They are not tired. That to show you that thief can never be tired. Because if he's stealing money and they find out that they have accumulated enough, they can think about people. Now Buhari now have been stealing, and family have been stealing. Other people in nominated have been stealing, and yet again is feeding outside people while Nigeria are hungry. To me, the money where he has said he have released, if he have never released it, make him not tamper with it. But he have released it, make them return it back. Because now today now a bag of rice is 30,000 naira. During Jonathan regime, it was 7,500. A common people cannot eat rice now. Before, rice and beans was a food for the common people, but today it's a food for big men, because common people cannot get it. Where can the people, the youth, where can the growers go to? You find out that 24 hours you cannot eat. Tomorrow you cannot eat. You don't have hope. That is the worst sickness. Nigeria today are sick. So Buhari have put sickness, more additional problem to Nigeria. So if he's telling us, but to me, I'm sure that Buhari has no advisors. Because if he had advisors, then though maybe devil close his ear. Because you know Saddam Hussein, he say who is God. Most of the people who say who is God, the end of them is not good. Because his ear was locked. He don't get better advisor. Pharaoh say who is God. That is what Buhari is saying now. Look at Nigeria people. Look at the faces of Nigeria. And if you look at it, Fela said, Nigeria have one problem. Nigeria have good endurance. And Fela said, Nigeria is suffering and smiling. If you see Nigerian man tell and say, what is happening? He say, fine. But he know that something is not fine. It's not that Nigeria are coward. This thing that happened in Nigeria cannot happen in Benin. It cannot happen in Ghana. It cannot happen in Togo. Ghana fought their own out. When they say Ghana must go, they run to Nigeria, but they fought it out. But Nigeria today, now, unless this matter, this is the opportunity to fight it out. When Buhari was entering, they told Nigeria that he's going to finish Boko Haram under 1 month. But today now, Boko Haram is increasing every day. The most of the people, the worst wondering me is that people that are dying every day, are they not human beings? Buhari like in life, but other people is wasting people's life. It's very, very bad. So to me, what I'm saying now is that if that 2 billion, that I dey hear it because I never see them. You understand me? But I swallow money. I've been a snake swallow this 2 point something. 1.2. Snake swallow it. The other one monkey carry money. During Buhari, I never see where snake they swallow money. Now you don't do Nigeria, press Nigeria so now to carry money, go the one way they had the deposit abroad, he never do them. Now to carry money again, go give Niger. Nigeria, even Nigeria are hungry, Nigeria are hungry. Umaru Diko said during his time that unless he see Nigeria people eating from dustbin, that he can believe that Nigeria are suffering. But today Nigeria are eating from dustbin. Go everywhere now, you go see people picking iron, picking rubber, which has not been done before. If the man can say, if Nigeria are eating from dustbin, you go know Nigeria hungry. Today Nigeria are eating from dustbin. Why can't Buhari look the faces of the people that is ruling? Nigeria suffering. Then if you people can get in touch with him, tell him to return that money back. We don't need, even his government was an ill treatment to us, it become problem to us. You understand me? But let it not go to that extent where it's going. Because if you press somebody to the wall, he has to react.
The worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria as a nation is having Buhari as a president, because he's an island. An island in a sense that when he visited Tinubu here in Lagos some time ago, he told us that he cannot abandon his kinsmen, the Nigerians. That means he's an island that's ruling Nigeria. And he's not to be blamed. The people that have to be blamed is those that brought him to power, because of their selfishness and greediness that made us to fall into his trap, the trap of Fulanis. But God knows it all. And God is going to treat Buhari as he treat Ahab, as he treat Nebuchadnezzar, and as he treats Saddam Hussein. God is going to treat him, that is God Almighty. What am I trying to say again? It is high time Nigerians come up, the indigenous people of Nigeria to come up and reclaim their mandates. And it's not about tribalism now, it's about reclaiming the mandate of indigenous people of Nigeria. Because the House of Fulanis, Nigeria is in bondage in the hands of House of Fulanis. Look at our external debt. Since Buhari came into power, Nigeria our own external debt up to 59 trillion naira, but nothing to show for those borrowings. He can't see any evidence of what he has used those money for. So they only borrow it to share it among themselves, and some of them he use it to buy arms for the armed bandits. Because nobody will tell me that a Fulani that rears cow will afford the money to buy AK-47, 10 pieces. How many cows will he sell to buy AK-47? It means that government is behind, the present day government is behind the bandits. And he has proven it, show it. That I had listened to his interview he granted to Arise Television. That's why he don't want to go hard on the bandits, because he's afraid of human loss. That's loss of human lives. But he's not, he finds these people that they are sacred, that they are not supposed to die. But he sent armies to the southeast to go and kill innocent youths in the southeast. Because those ones are people that want to die. To him, those people are infidels, while his people are the righteous people that are not supposed to die.
As our president say we are suffering here, and we have that kind of money to give other people. Why can't them use that money to solve the problem that is in our country here? In short, it is uncalled for. For my own personal, my own point of view, they don't do well. They don't do well. They're supposed to use that money to solve the problem that is in this country. What is the problem we have with Niger? The Niger are they part of the country? So I don't see reason why they should involve that kind of money. You see why the problem is here in this country. People are here suffering. We don't even to see food to shop now wahala. They have money to give other country. In short, it's uncalled for. To my own point of view, I don't welcome this in the idea.
Is a scenario that called for concerted effort in the nation, because concerted effort for the nations, your house will not be burning and you go to pursue, quench another person's fire in another place. You're going to commode the smoke, the burning house, quench it before you go out. So what he did is a slap to the generality of Nigeria. Because we have found out that the problem is there. We have seen it in the marketplaces, in the high institutions or whatever, that things are going haywire. And as part of that, he did not care for the crying and yelling of the masses. And he went and donated such money in another country, whereas we are suffering here. So I think that it should have got to question the nation we call the president to question. It should also the brain behind this action.
I like Buhari. Buhari is the person I know at the initial time. I voted for him last time. But to my greatest surprise, that what I expect from Buhari, he didn't do it. Number one, I vote him. But number two is that after the whole things, I think Buhari I know should fight for corruption, but he didn't fight corruption. You understand my own point? Now, insecurity. Look at a whole Kuje prison. That somebody, a group of people go enter there and finish the whole security people. Where is our security? Last time I read in the paper that the army spokesman was asking, we have 7 soldiers, we have a senior officer, captain. Where are they when these people gang up and finish our security in the Kuje prison? It is not advisable. It's not good. It is not good. I don't know why Buhari, they have a security, they have army officers, they have police, they have everything. And why are we suffering in this country?
Let us sack all those our senators, all those things. We don't need them again. Let us for now. And anybody that want to employ anybody, they will reduce their salary because they already finished the country. The country is already finished. See, no good road. No students they are not going to school now. So everybody is already turned to the Yahoo and Yahoo Plus. So who do that? Because if you have a good government, all this will not happen. Everything will be okay. If there is light, if there is road, a good water, everything will be okay. So we don't need them. First thing, I'm not even supporting to sack president because they already finished in term. And the majority, they are majority. They are not, if they are minority, now everything will be okay. They are majority. So I know that we will finish before they will sign that thing. They will finish the tenure. It's under must. They must free the tenure. So we don't need them again. Both all of them, we don't even both PDP, APC, we don't even need them. Let them quit.
I don't have much to say, but what I believe that God knows why He is doing it. Because it's wrong that our country here is in fire. He leave our country to face another country, which means he's not doing as if a patriotic citizen of Nigeria. Being a citizen, you will first of all look into your home before you talk of another person. Here in Nigeria now, we have crashes everywhere. Look at Imo State. Buhari have taken members to destroy Imo State generally. Leave the first person that is on top to appoint somebody that is in fourth position. Are you not causing conflict in the country? Only that one alone shows you that this is not government. They are all chameleons. And they continue, if they allow them to continue before 2 years, there will be nothing like Nigeria. To me personally, if it is only me, anything APC will be cancelled. Look at what they are doing. And everywhere the APC is doing their whatever, there must be a conflict there. Look at what they did the other time. They showed the cloth to give a pope, to give a mala, to become pope. What does that one mean? Are you threatening the Christians? Or Christians don't have right in Nigeria? Constitutionally, they hand over power to Christians and the Muslims. And they are coming now here in Nigeria. You are telling us that only Christian, only Muslim, nobody fight you over Muslim etiquette. But why do you forcing yourself to sew cloth to give all those malams? Means what? You never be in power. You begin to intimidate the Christians, which is very, very wrong. In short, I'm annoyed. Look at what happened where we call. Look at what happened in Owo. The story just died. The people that is inside Chelsea serving law. You carry gun, face them, battle them. No president, no leader talk about that. Nigeria not say anything about that issue. Up to today, the Christians have died. What the hell? My friend, hold it.
That particular case, the case of giving a lot of money to Niger. Niger is a neighboring country. But of course, we overhear that Buhari is, he has an affiliation from there. We hear it very, very well. Even some officers, some army officers, they went there together, even with him. Sometimes, that Buhari commented, he said something that, his area is just from that place. Do you understand? Now, he came in. He may use that opportunity to say he's settling the area he's coming from. But the people are dying here. There is problem here. Then you go ahead and give out money that side. So, to me, nobody can dictate for them. They are the people that knows exactly what they want to do and continue. But my main opinion is that is it. The main opinion is that as long as this nation is concerned, people are suffering. So that is just the area I'm looking at. So if there is any way they can revive it, or it is better. But if it is so, because the nation is looming almost into war as it is now. So it is better for them to redeem the day Very, very important.
Let's give God the glory for everything we do in life. But what we are saying is that Buhari has proved that he is a Fulani and just a Nigerian. Why are you more interested in securing Niger than Nigeria? What you have done, at least you secure your own house first before securing outside.
So that's your own point of view. You need to secure his country first.
Nigerians, you need to secure Nigeria first because I mean Boko Haram, no government, killings, train attack, and all those things, killings in especially in Imo State. All these things ought to have been settled first. What I can even give you a personal opinion, something like in Lagos here. At about 3 months ago, at Alabarago, you know, in our I'm from Selenizer here.
Okay.
You have to leave the house early in the morning because of traffic. By the time we got to Alabarago, though I was preaching in the bus, a civilian bus, one guy was browsing his phone by the side of the bus. Somebody from outside snatched the phone from him. Then you know that will be shouting there. As we move closer, just from here, from that stand, saw a mobile policeman holding a gun, backing the incident. And when we got, I said, you are here and they are snatching phone. Why can't you do something? He said, wetin concern am na the other thing they say make e come do. I now told him, I said, well, you should know that you are in Lagos. You are not in Kano and you are in Sokoto where there is lawlessness, and we will not tolerate it in Lagos. In that, what you are saying that they will be pretending, they will be compromising, they will be, you know, concerning me. And those are the things that I now telling on that all those Nigerian, maybe, I mean, either Navy, I mean, all those something, can't they quit? If they are giving the free will, and there is no side stocks, there is no hanky-panky game, those people will do their best. But it's unfortunate, all this, from Buhari to the list of these people in government, they have failed Nigeria, and it's unfortunate.